Didn't have it ready last week.
Bubbler, Fletcher.
That's a pretty big. It's like some.
You can't start without the
No. Oh, the new signboards. Window.
I
Oh.
guess we get through this, like,
They have to be posted so anybody can see them without having to come in. That's what the email was.
Check.
But
You were on the email. Please, sir.
I've been, I need to recheck all my emails.
well, none of us ever miss emails, you know.
I mean, I'm sure I saw it, but I probably.
After they sign,
This is not something that needs to get done right now.
after they make a motion on the resolution,
So-
I'll send it out again, just to
Okay.
remind.
It's been one of those weeks.
Well, it's 9:30. All those that so choose, please stand for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the meeting to order with everyone present. As a reminder, the meeting is being recorded. If you choose not to record, you have the option of leaving.
Get up.
First item on the agenda this morning, Mike Kueny, our county engineer.
Good morning, everyone. I got 25 minutes on the agenda. I don't know if I all 25 minutes, but I go in order here. Bill Grant, I emailed the board about this last week, Thursday. Our submittal was not selected. I'm waiting to hear back from the grants committee on the next steps. I don't know what else to tell you. My guess is after 2 tries, they might say that's all we want to give. So I don't know if they want to try it a 3rd time because it did get a project of merit now for the 2nd year in a row.
Is there another project that would fit?
It's not our project that's the problem, I don't think. I think our project addresses the application up because it's 5 counties. And we have the best benefit cost ratio on of 5 projects within the application. So I don't think it's ours. I think it's what they chose to go forward with. Again, it's a project of merit, so it's not even, it's kind of splitting hairs as to this might have made it had something else not come in. Whatever their selection criteria was at the federal level. So there's a lot of gray area you gotta navigate there. That's my read on it. Sorry, I can't give you any more information. Subdivision data, there's nothing new this week there. Quarry Hill, I have not heard back from Burnings yet. I am waiting to hear from them. Bridge 307, there's nothing really new this week. They've been working all week to clear the brush and they'll start burning the timbers that were cleared to make that bridge happen. So that's what's going on there. Bridge crew's got a big pipe to install this week. They'll be working in Ocean to get an 84-inch RCP. Work with Ocean to get that agreement worked out. So that'll start this week. We'll expect road closures. That'll be 42 there.
We probably won't get that set this week, will we?
It's gonna be quite a bit of excavation. It's deep, and then it's also wet. So we'll see.
Okay.
It'll be closed for the weekend. I'm gonna tell you that. So whether they start laying the pipe itself, I don't know. Probably not. Scoop is in Fort Atkinson. Dirt Patcher is going to Locust this weekend. This week, late in the week, this past week, closed 370th. Street, 360th Street, Chimney Rock Road, and Scenic River Road. Chimney Rock Road and Scenic River Road are at the bridges there. Right now, we're roughly estimating $30,000 in damages.
There's a bunch of trees on the old steel bridge there, just
Yeah, I drove.
the corner.
It was a little bit of a tough navigation when I was checking signs on Saturday. Somebody, I guess, when Darren went and checked, someone cleared the logs off to the side for us so they could get through themselves. So thank you to.
There was a bunch hanging underneath too, or they
that's
might
a-
have, when the water
It's a
went
little
down.
bit of a problem on that 360th bridge, but on 244th, I think it's called the Hutchison Bridge.
Yeah.
There is a bunch of debris, and that's our rock bill is right now. I'm going to estimate it's going to be 10 to 12,000. Then we have labor and equipment hours, but then the debris is the 360th has a little bit. The 370th bridge, not much. But that 244th that comes around that bend, just, I've got pictures if anybody would like to see it, it's pretty gnarly. Start of the annual report. The auditor's office and the treasurer's office all closed their accounts, so we have to do an annual report. Then Ben reminded me that last board meeting, we did not approve the amended 2027 CFYP. The reason we amended it was to add in the Spillville project as project. So as a formality that we need to do, it's cleared through the DOT as DOT approved.
Move to amend CFYP,
Okay, and then second,
the 2027.
I don't have this. I forgot to bring the signature. I'm sorry. But
Thank you, Ron.
okay,
We have a motion and a second to approve the amended 2027 CFYP. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign.
Who seconded it?
Small. And then Bridge 126, I shared the picture with you. It is a big dirt moving operation for that bridge. So you can see that in that picture. Crew and staff are preparing for the second round of dust controls coming up. We have a traffic study for Kueny Ridge and River Road. Put that on the agenda as for next week. Basically, I want to add a stop sign for traffic on Kueny Ridge heading either southbound. Well, there's already one heading northbound. I want to have one first stopping them out southbound on River Road. Right now, there's nothing stopping traffic. So coming uphill southbound on River Road, it's uncontrolled, and then on Kueny Ridge going on to River Road northbound is uncontrolled. So you have no stopping there. Citizen Chris Bigler came in, asked me about that, and I looked at it and I said, why wouldn't you have at least one control on that direction? Have full control in that direction. It makes no sense to me. So
There's a stop sign on River Road though going on the community.
if you're northbound,
On River Road, there's a stop sign to go on the community.
yes, went onto the ingress onto Kueny Ridge. Yes, it's a weird intersection. I'm gonna clean it up to be a little bit more.
It's kind of a triangular piece.
Yeah,
in the
it
middle
is.
there.
Yeah, and just a
So
lot of road there in the middle.
and then there's been some other close calls that I've heard about on that. No one's formally complained. There This traffic study's not that hard to do now, I've done a couple of them. Figure I might as well clean that up.
Yeah.
So expect that at the next meeting. And then, the traffic study for the 60 mph speed limit is about 70% allies. That means that I've driven basically 70% of the roads and, Google Earth or Google Maps laid out what they look like, what their cross sections look like, the safety profile that you can get from them. I coordinated that with our sign database. I coordinated that with Beacon topography. And that analysis is the precursor to what I come forward with on recommendations. So that's about 70% done. I'm hoping, because most of the stretches down, because all I have left is the south. Most of the stretches in the south are straighter. I'm hoping that gets done today, end of the day. So hoping that that's I didn't get as much work done on the weekend as I wanted to. So that's where I'm at.
That happens.
So
Has there been any talk on the state level of that intersection W42 and Highway 9?
are you talking about putting like a
Turning lane or something?
turning lane onto W42?
Or into top lane going that direction?
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's almost like a suicide lane type of thing, but not.
Yeah, it is. There was another accident there on Friday.
Yeah. I had not heard anything on that. I think when that intersection was designed, that was pre-toppling and
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's, I could call somebody on that if you would like me to.
Well, just to see if there's any buzz about it, because there's quite a few accidents.
Yeah, I'll add a couple of contacts that I can.
There's 2 lanes there.
Yeah.
It could maybe,
slowing down, you're turning out of the fast lane.
yeah,
I made a last stop and turn left going either direction. I will make a
Yeah.
right-hand turn, make a U-turn and come back up to the
Same
stop
with
sign.
Gunderson Clinic.
Cause you're gonna
Yeah,
have a tailgate.
I'm with you on the Gunderson Clinic, but that's not.
Apparently on Friday, the guy that hit the car that was stopped actually got out and then collapsed right onto the road. So I don't know how he ever turned out.
Yeah, that's Wild West.
All the road out
Yeah.
there.
if they didn't want to redo the road, they could make a left turn lane and just make one
One
lane.
way, yeah, after you get to the top of the hill or
Yeah.
something, merge in.
Well, but there's so much other traffic with,
The truck traffic coming up there is gonna want to stay.
yeah, I mean,
And I mean, the state owns a fair amount.
I mean, those plans might already be in the works because they're gonna improve 9 just from Decorah and go east.
Well, a few years ago, I heard that they were gonna put a stoplight on oil well. 40, wanted to run 42 up to
Up to
oil.
oil well, yeah.
And take out that other driveway going in the top lane, so they would
Can you say that again?
put stoplights at oil well and 9
And they were gonna bring 42.
and run
Across to
42,
come
so
out
it
there.
comes in dead in line with oil.
But so. That would be the DOT, that's our road, so I don't know why they.
That's if there was rumor.
At one point, that was talk. So
Yeah.
you talk to your.
I'm gonna
people
talk
and
to,
see if
yeah,
there's any discussion up there, because that intersection is, people are gonna get killed.
that's a very interesting, I'll talk to Nick Sorensen about that at DOT, so. I talked to Ben, I think earlier this week or last week, sometime. The maintainer has not arrived yet, so I'm still kind of up in the air as to whether or not, this loan need to work on the
Oh,
on about. So I'm still up in the air on that one, to give you a brief on that. We did have a large claim session even outside of the rock that we paid for, I think, it was about 1.9 million, if I remember.
1.6.
Well, 1.9 million total claims on secondary roads,
Oh.
so, that was. It was a big bill. We're still waiting to get our road use tax fund payment and then our reimbursement. So I'm estimating right now that to come in at about 950,000 between both of them. So we will see where it lands.
Where's Bridge, where's this 126? Where is that?
North of Highlandville.
Oh,
Islandville had a community doing something
Sunday.
on Saturday, and I got asked several times, can we get to Highlandville, because it's the bridge that's closed, and I'm like, I'm almost certain it's
It's north.
north of town, so. And then I was up there on Saturday, but I didn't have any trouble getting there, so. No, I just did the dance on Saturday night.
Ruth was asking to go to that, but I took her camping, so.
And they had fireworks, so, everyone left the dance at the schoolhouse and watched the fireworks. Just went back to the dance.
That's all I've got.
One thing, Michael, over next door where your files are, I think that it's workable to take in those extra file drawers that are in that were temporarily moved out of where you had them. When we finish up making that center office piece right there, I don't see why they can't go across that wall with the lunchroom and still be usable. Just keep that, just keep that in the back.
All of those files over there have all been handled by other people, so I'm kind of mixed up as to what exactly is all happening over there,
So
so.
all but scanned.
So I'm more than happy to help out however it needs to happen
I
there.
just think it might be an easy place for the depository of those, and they're there for eternity, I guess.
Yeah, that's the idea, is that have those files there for so.
Is there an update on the county attorney and the building where they decided they're gonna end
I'm
up?
gonna be in the northeast corner.
Oh, and DHS is gonna move over.
Yep, I talked to Hinker, called him first. They only have one person left in the middle office. And they do have the office right in the corner. They use what I said. And there's an empty office there you got. And I said, kind of, 30 days be sufficient enough he said, no, that, if they were talking with board members anyway that day, because they're only down to one person in that center office. So then I got Andy met there. We met Monday afternoon and we were waiting there. Spectrum was still on a call or something. Well, I said, well, let's go over and take a look at this here area. So we got the HHS lady to let us in there. My phone was ringing 7:40 Tuesday morning, HHS, but I didn't catch it till later that day. I didn't check my email or so. My phone, I guess, got an email from Lynn Bell. And this gal, the lady in the front there at the HHS, but said we're just eliminating space for them. No, I said, we would appreciate it if you would move into that center space. I said, you got a back office there and you can put 4 cubicles in there and you'd have the same amount of space. He says, no, that's your reception area would be nicer. And she said, no, that won't. I said, I'd like to kind of have an answer one way or no. She said, we will work with you.
So,
Just have to
I
put
just-
that door back in.
Yeah. yeah,
Door back in, we took out.
yeah, and cover that one little office for things so that nobody can reach around, so. Yeah, no, they're all,
So then you're gonna proceed with the, to the southeast corner
for
for the,
northeast corner for
for the county
county
attorney.
attorney, yeah, we looked at it,
What'll happen with the rest of that space?
what space?
In there? They're not taking the whole part that HHS is in. are they?
HHS is gonna take that whole center section and then.
We're just
No,
taking the northeast corner,
Where
the
that,
northeast corner.
where that separate door closes it off, can close it
What's
off.
going in, like, the whole expanse across the building, though? On the diagram they sent, there's that area that was still HHS.
HHS is just giving up, there's 2 offices and 4 cubicles in there.
So
That's all they're
They're
giving. up.
keeping the other.
Yeah, just the northeast corner.
You're gonna trade those, that
For
section,
that center
centers,
space.
No, that's, okay. That's
Yeah.
and then
So
that'll work for the.
that way they can use cubicles in that center space rather than trying to build, it's just not
It's a
effective, not
nice
cost
solution.
effective to build office. Put it that way.
Then Andy, or the county attorney will need one more
Office. But
separated out.
It's soundproofing.
A little soundproofing, a door with glass in it, with a closed-in door.
door, yeah, and then they don't need no.
No, they don't have a
protection.
buzz in door now.
What's that?
For the state law, you have to have a buzz in door.
Well,
This is for the.
they just
county
don't
attorney.
want people walking in there out of the blue. Yeah, I mean, just walking in the county attorney, because there's other people that use that building. I mean, so Spectrum people or HHS people ain't just walking in that door.
Getting it wrong.
So, and that gives them protection too, so nobody just ain't walking in there. This way they got a camera and a buzz, which I'm glad with that if we don't have to create a reception area for them. It's a lot cheaper to do that than a reception
It
area.
would be pretty difficult for that.
Yeah.
Those rooms, because your reception area would have to be in the entrance
It's, yeah,
between those 2 sets of doors.
so, yeah, no. There's nothing, that'd be the easiest, simplest way to solve their entry problem for people coming in.
What about
They're
this?
safe.
They wanted a second exit.
That, there is a door, there's another door in there already, and I don't, yeah, that one, I guess we'll have to cross that path.
That may have to be looked at.
That can be an emergency exit door. We ain't changing, no,
We're not
We-
gonna,
we're
we're not
not
gonna remove
closing,
the window
no.
and close off and put it
no,
outside.
no, we're not gonna, no.
That's expensive.
This here,
to do that.
this here would be a
Put a
fire
alarm on
exit
it.
going to the ones,
We should have some,
security fire
where
exit.
it sets up an alarm
Yep,
bar.
yep,
We'll have that installed. That's, we have on the front door of the
Yeah.
court.
yeah, just a fire exit. Yeah. So that's all.
It's all
Ball moving, and I haven't heard nothing back from Spectrum that or not, because they only had one person left in there and.
We started talking with a contractor or someone to get on their schedule. And
So hopefully,
cause I mean, they might be a couple months out.
yeah,
Oh, for sure.
because I told them the end of the month, end of July.
Vacant.
Yeah,
Yeah. And Andy, has Andy made any mention of what his needs are upstairs in Lukey's office when Lukey vacates?
no, I
And then
don't.
a
Didn't
copy
really
machine
say.
and
They just-
I don't think
yeah,
desk and
Improvements.
nothing serious, no improvements, no. No. You just have to get somebody.
They've got an
Yeah.
emergency exit on their sides.
yeah, well, they could go down the,
Yep.
the whole spiral staircase, the whole prisoner staircase.
Yeah, we got all that. We got. Everybody said they were
Okay, well, that's good.
willing to work together and get along, so. Then I talked with, Trish, so their public health will cut down to half space. I told them that Wednesday at the board meeting. She had sent out an email to Andy that they just need a 30-day notice when we do that or something.
And so on top of that, we have to put the Board of Health on the agenda for
Well, it'll be a special meeting for July 3rd.
July 30th.
Yeah.
And
Thursday afternoon at 3:30, if that would work for them, if it works for us.
3:30, July 30th.
This way, the two boards actually get to sit down and talk. Like we've been trying to do for a while.
Yeah, that's great.
Thursday, the 30th at 3:30, a joint meeting with the Board of Health.
Yep.
That, and everybody here's got that on their calendar, and I was gonna make sure there's an agenda posted for here's that.
Yep. Do we have to put it for both of them or just?
Yeah, I think it'd be best for,
Put them for both.
yeah, that
Okay,
way.
it's, because they were wondering who
Yeah,
one or the other had.
I think we'll just do both. That way, if people are used to looking where they look for Board of Health, they'll see it the same as if they look
Yeah.
for Board of Supervisors.
All right, next on the agenda, a couple miscellaneous items. First of which is a 28E with the DNR. Well permitting.
Now, this is something Doug gave me. It's in every 5 years, I think, that we have to do a new agreement with them for him to do well permits. So, well, it's like 9 pages long.
I move to approve the 28E with the well permitting.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the 28E with the DNR for well permitting. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor, say aye. Opposed, the same sign.
We're gonna need to sign 2 places, so I'll show you where you want to visit the last. It's sign there, and then also here. Sign beside you.
That's one. Next, we have the official designation of agendas and public notices location.
Yeah, so this was a change in the section of the code on public meetings, records. And it takes an official designation by the board every year of where the agendas will be posted. And that the posting location has to be visible at all times. I think it's the wording in the code. So we started using that window right there so we can put agendas in there. So what this resolution does is it designates that as the location for you as the Board of Supervisors and for all boards and commissions in the county unless they want to take action to designate a different location for those specific boards and commissions.
I move to approve the resolution designating that window as the current location for posting of public meetings for agendas.
We have a motion and a second. Pass the resolution. It states the annex window is the public notices location for the county. Is there any further discussion? There's a resolution.
Aye.
Shirley?
Aye.
Aye.
Steve?
Aye.
Aye. Passes unanimous.
What we'll do is each year at your organizational meeting, when you do the chairman, vice chair, we'll just pass it each year at that time. That way we make sure we do it annually.
Any other committee reports? Well, I got a list. Where'd it go?
I'll have the new Hawk meeting Wednesday.
I've got meetings for the search committee for executive director Northeast Iowa Behavioral Health this week.
Tony got a hold of the couple electric companies and one came and looked at it. And their recommendations were to replace the 2 sconces on the north side of the building here with some box lights that would light up that. Replace the light above the old jail doorway. So we're using existing lights, so there's no rewiring. And then there's actually add a lamp post like the ones on the north side of the courthouse that would mount on the top of the Winnebago Street steps on that concrete slab. And then that can be wired easily into the light for the Civil War monument. So he was kind of wondering if we want to go that direction.
And that is an LED all in this one up here.
Already.
That is LED.
I still think just the solar powered about this big lights in that stairway would be adequate. I got $25 a piece, 3 up in these things.
It's gonna be maintenance a nightmare.
Somebody's gonna take them if you ain't got them fast. And
Well, they screw right to the wall.
I think there was some concern too about when you're shoveling steps, if you damage them, that was
Yeah.
something that was brought up.
Would the lamp post match the others and be downcast and warm lighting?
It would look like the ones out front of the courthouse. And
They're not cheap.
Comes in it's an inexpensive aluminum that would look like the ones out front, have a similar acorn lamp glow to kind of match in with them. So,
Would it be glass globe though, or
probably, I'm assuming.
you can get the plastic ones that don't look that great?
No, they don't. They fade out in a hurry.
And the advantage there is that there was underground electric buried to the old, monument, the memorial there. So there's already electric buried, they just have to access it.
Sounds good.
So maybe we should put that on next week's agenda for formal.
Well, I don't know that you need it.
Okay.
The Security committee can proceed if that's.
It's a good idea.
Sounds
But
good.
I know it's a consensus with the security committee's recommendation.
Just the one, Mike?
What is it? Precinct chapters?
Precinct atlases are the electronic poll book program that we use, so we pay annually for.
I guess, I also have, conservation board tomorrow. And Steve and I are gonna meet on Thursday at 3:00, isn't it?
Yep.
Go over the whole line,
Okay,
the zoning, so
When is that?
3:00 on Thursday.
Anderson Law.
You want to sign, I'll make a copy. Give it to
do
you.
we not have a meeting next week?
There's no meeting
No
scheduled.
meeting next week.
Meeting.
Good morning.
Morning, Andy.
Andy,
What do you have for us this morning, Andy?
I don't think I have anything for you this morning. How about you?
No. Andy, I talked to HHS and we're good to go with them. They'll move into the center part and then we can go from there.
Yeah,
Is there any need that you have for that one office that you'll use within the courthouse? For the attorney's use there?
well, I think, yeah, we'll still need the one. We will still need that office, yes.
Yeah, that's planned, but I mean, do you have any special needs within it? Or just take it as is?
I think we had a desk and and a conference table in there would be fine, and we're gonna need a color copier at both offices. I mean, those are, I think, the main items anyway.
We talked with John Lukey about getting the copiers added to our contract with Rico.
I can do that.
You want, on the glass in that door, do you want decals on that to say private? Just so it's not, because somebody doesn't just wander in.
Are you talking courthouse or
Courthouse.
Yeah, I think that or just county attorney on it, and you know, we'll lock it when we need to lock it.
So you do want, you want it identified as county attorney?
I think that would be fine.
It might create confusion because there's a lot, some people come in looking where the John Haverson told me all the time
Yeah.
looking for county attorney and where's the library and where's the.
That is a fair point. If you, Steve, I think you're right. Probably just mark it private and leave it at that.
I think that's your best bet.
All right.
I have a question, Andy.
Sure.
When toys go around, we cannot donate money to them. But by giving them a reduced rent, is that gift, or could it be taken as a gift, as a donation?
I think you could structure that in a way that it would not be a gift. You know, when you say a reduced rent, and you know, the question is, what is it being reduced from, and what is the true value of that rental? I guess there may be some issue in how you come to that number. So I think that leaves you some room to decide whether that is or is not an inappropriate reduction for gift purposes.
Fair market, some sort of fair market value with, because it's including utilities, janitorial repairs, everything else.
Well, that was my,
Also, we haven't reduced their rent, it's they're paying what they were paying, so it's not like,
But it ain't fair market value.
that,
well. there's
No matter what they're paying, it's what fair market value is. It's considered a gift, the difference between that and what they're paying.
But we're a county entity and Spectrum was another
They're
nonprofit.
a private nonprofit. So we got all other organizations we can't give money to that are not-for-profits that would like money, but here we're giving, so.
well, that was my concern, because they changed the, how long ago was that?
It's been like 3-4 years ago when they
Yeah.
had to take like the
Lowering goes wild, they're like the schools.
Historical Society, we couldn't give to them anymore because of the rules for funding nonprofits.
I think what Andy just said, though, is that if we wanted to, there is possibly a way to look into making sure that we're not breaking that law. The rent that we charge.
And
Not breaking the
that's why I
law is the
brought up
issue.
the question, because, you know, are we? Not intentionally, but
Do you want Andy to look into that?
yeah, if you could, Andy.
Sure.
Anyone have anything else for Andy? Think you're good to go, Andy.
Thank you.
Yep, thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Consent agenda?
The minutes, the claims, and a liquor license for Pinter's Landscaping.
I move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the consent agenda. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Passes unanimous. Anyone have anything else?
It's the policy board Wednesday at 11.
We have a signed one on the claims.
Yeah.
It's going on next place.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion and a second for adjournment. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. This is unanimous.
Thanks, Sophie.
Good for you.
Okay, talking to you. I'm like,
But
according to the road back.
Oh,
I didn't remember. It doesn't run out of water.
Rich came out of water.
Once it's the deer and like, there's still something that's on it.
Yeah. He's 25. Three.
Yeah.
Three.
So,
Taking.
Yeah, there's four things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's the administrative assistant, victim witness coordinator, a assistant county attorney, and a county attorney, so they're gonna move their fleet. On room or Johnson, yes, speaking of that. That's. And stuff, so when we're at the court. Well, we back over there, they get something. Yeah, it's the one, like between the. Recorder, it's that room that used to be the board of supervisors before they moved here. That's where.
He's, you know,
He's going.
I'm not pushing him to finish that out there. He's trying to get a couple of jobs in there. We're gonna,
Yeah. End of the point.
yeah, but it's gotta be defined. I think that that's created an office. Plans.
But we're gonna at least get the.
There's a way.
On the top, between the lobby and there, but.
Well, no. Some.
We got a grant,
Straight up.
redid that. I'm assuming it has to do with that, but they have
Yeah,
a
stuff inside.
fees because we got 100.
Straight up.
Tower part, so like,
Okay.
Bye, Zach.
I think we don't have to do anything, because I think it's. You're still the contact person, so. Okay.
Inside that wall. Some.
It's kind of what it was. Yeah. You know,
Why do they need to buy?
yeah, that's fine.
You can hear. Well. From that.
I have a question for you, but
Sure. Yeah. Good enough.
Yeah, you don't want to put, you don't want to put. You don't want to create offices, but you got to.
maybe we can I step out?
Yeah. We spent,
And then when you're done with, Dan,
well, there's no, they're not gonna put.
I have a
the door from the lobby
question for you
into
too, when you guys are done.
No.
It's used to buzz in on the other door.
We'll just, yeah. Great. It's that.
It's one that goes out in spectrums. They don't need that. Not anything, that.
You guys, I loaded the fridge with drinks. Help yourselves anytime.
Us.
No, it's moving.
Oh, no. Things. Things change.
I mean, head inspector. Well, secretary, you can.
They're not gonna make, they're not gonna take, survive long anyway. But it looks at things.
I'm gonna look through it.
Steve?
Good morning.
That's what that'd be.
Maybe I'll stay out in the parking lot for a minute.
Guys, there's drinks in the fridge anytime you want some, Ben.
Okay,
Just load it up. Fatima, there's only 2 of us in here now.